Alright folks, Case 88, we are back. Like our case on Facebook. Let's go on to chapter 3. Hey, so our investigation of the murder of Dr. Wilson has brought up some more conundrums than the quiz night at Patty Wax. Speaking of the pub, we found a secret fight club hidden under it. It seems likely the victim was killed there. Throw suspicion on my erstwhile chum Dermot. But who knows who really? Hey, so come quickly, we're all in his. What's the matter, Evie? Mom Tips has gotten into a brawl outside Patty Wax and is about to get himself killed. Oh great, Ace, we need to stop him immediately. You're in for it now, you little flasho. I'm gonna squash your head in. Who are you calling livered? Come here and I shall show you how a real gentleman fights. No one will be showing anyone anything. Stop right this minute. Well, this is not your concern, Ace. A Bon Temps never refuses a duel. Stab your shatter, I'll punch your everything spinning. Arise and fight, good sir. Bon Temps, that's enough. What has the devil's gotten into you? I was simply defending my honor. I'd been at a pub looking for clues when this drunken chap accosted me. He'd taken offense at my sitting on his bar stool. Well, it's lucky for you he's collapsed, so let him be and kindly return to the airship. Ace, I cannot believe Bon Temps has notions of honor. I suppose now we're here, we might as well take another look around the street. Might as well. Fight. Fight. So we got a hat. There's the bottle, nice. Postcard, french fries, strawberries. Okay, so I see the french fries, I see the strawberries, I see the rat. This postcard says, trying in vain to stop Wilson. Can you help? Ace, it looks like someone's trying to interfere with our victim. What exactly do they mean by stop? There's no discernible name or address, but the dark stain on the card might reveal something about the sender. Let's try and collect a sample. The label on this medicine bottle shows that it was prescribed by our victim, but the patient's information is written in code. Ace, I'm certain you can decipher the code on the bottle. We cannot allow our momentum to wane, even for a second, if we're to solve this case. This is true. Ace, I haven't a clue what this reddish brown substance you found on the postcard could be. Let's put it under the microscope. Can you smell it? Sure, it smells like something. Alright, so 91991 94194 16496. Ace, this set of numbers could definitely help us identify the patient to whom Dr. Wilson prescribed the medicine bottle you found. Let's send them to Evie. Yep. That's it. Okay, good. Nice. Huh. Ace, the microscope has revealed the red-brown stain on the postcard to be iodine. Iodine isn't what nurses use to clean wounds, and you're right, we did make the acquaintance of one nurse, Hatchet, this evening. But if Hatchet wrote this postcard, then it was she who wanted to stop Dr. Wilson. She better explain herself. She probably wanted to stop him from interrupting the fights. Nurse Hatchet, we know you wrote this postcard, so why did you want to stop Dr. Wilson? What exactly did you want to stop him doing? Oh, you found that silly little card, Signature Brace. Alright, yes, it used to infuriate me that the doctor had always wasted his time healing prostitutes, gamblers, and alcoholics. I tried to make him understand, but to no avail. Dr. Wilson actually seemed to like it here amongst the dregs of society. A horrid place where I had to rely on my fists to survive. Dr. Wilson chose to help these sinners, but sinners shouldn't be helped. They should be punished. I must say, for a health worker, you don't have much charity on you. And whose help were you seeking to stop Dr. Wilson looking after these so-called sinners? Wilson's father, of course. He was even more determined than I to stop his bleeding heart son. Oh, really? Well, in that case, we'll have to have a word with Lord Wilson immediately. But we'll still be keeping a close eye on you, Nurse Hatchet. Told you once I heard that his father was involved, I was like... Lord Wilson, you told us you were proud of your son's altruistic endeavors, so why were you colluding with Nurse Hatchet to stop him? How'd you find out about that? Well, look here, that boy's getting out of control. He was sullying our name. His actions made my family the laughingstock of society, and let's not even talk about his sister's marriage prospects. Wait, your son's actions saving people's lives? That's hardly a... Part of it was spending all his money on scoundrels and prostitutes, and I heard he even wanted to marry one of those Scarlet Women. Well, Lord Wilson, if you cared about your family's reputation more than your son's life, Signature Brace will find out about it very soon. I think he ordered the other chick to beat him up. Anyways, guys, see you guys in 9 hours from Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Alright, folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back. Let's finish this off. Hey, Evie, did you find out whom our victim prescribed this medicine bottle? Well, Ace, according to the laws of doctor-patient confidentiality, these numbers are usually a closely guarded secret. But that journalist Catherine Wolfe managed to call in a favor for me. Catherine Wolfe, eh? You two seem to be getting along better since that time you almost killed her for snooping around your library. Yeah, well, yes, quite. Purely for professional reasons, of course. Anyway, Catherine found out that her victim prescribed this medication to one Kev O'Connell. Kev O'Connell? But he told us he didn't even know the doctor, and that he'd never need his help. Agreed, Ace. We need to speak to the fighter right away. That's not a shocker. Lying to me? They all lie to me. Hello, what's your name again? Care to join me for a glass of the best whiskey in town? It's called Connemara? That's the ticket. Mr. O'Connell, we are not on a social visit. You told us you never need Dr. Wilson's help. So why did we find a bottle of medicine he prescribed to you? Well, I told you my memory's not so good. I even forgot to get my hair powder back from the barman. Now my noggin's all greasy. But yeah, I remember now. I threw that bottle away. There ain't no place for that healing stuff when you're the best fighter in Concordia. To be sure, that doc kept trying to get me to stop fighting, saying the next blow to the head could be the end of me. But what did that weedy little fella like him know about fighting? Fighting's my life. Well, he better not learn that you had anything to do with that weedy little fellow ending up dead. Ace, we certainly got our pick of suspects for Dr. Wilson's murder. Between the fighter arranged, angered by the victim's concern, and the father who nursed who colluded against him. But apart from the shamrock brand on the victim's arm, we have yet to find any clear evidence of Mad Dog's Irish gang being involved. Good idea. Perhaps another visit to the fight club where a victim was killed may uncover some crucial clues. Having a hard time speaking. Oh yeah, if you guys write in the corner here, I'll definitely respond to you. People just don't do it as much. They talk more during the live stream. Trousers, brass knuckles, comb, canary. I don't know what the belt is right here, and a mask. Really? That's interesting. Ace, what made you pick up this bizarre-looking mask? Oh, you said it's a mask doctors wear to prevent catching diseases from their patients? Well, then I agree. It must have belonged to our victim. Strange green powder all over the mask might lead us closer to the doctor's kill. Let's scoop it up. And those brass knuckles, you also found have blood all over them. And look at those sharp spikes. You're right. Dick did mention the killer used a spiked metal object to beat the victim to death. Those brass knuckles must be our murder weapon. Let's collect a sample of those particles stuck to the handle. We're close in on our killer, Ace. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it as well. Alright, so I gotta actually search for it. We got a couple people that have tattoos. I don't know if that's a clue or not. Let's send these particles from the murder weapon to Violet right away and see if they give us any insight into our murderer. "15 hours, as always." Hey, so Violet sure shed some light on the green powder you picked up from the doctor's mask. I'm sure she can. So I'll see you guys in 15 hours. It's been Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88, let's arrest this killer. Ace, this iridescent powder you found on the victim's doctor's mask is surprisingly interesting. Do tell us more, Viola. Well, its main ingredient is green tea, but it's spiked with a good dose of devil's cherry and mixed with water, making it the perfect tincture to soothe a sore tattoo. Well, our victim did not have any skin adornment, so this powder must have been left behind by the tattooed killer. Ace, the only tattoo our killer will be inking from now is on their prisoner number. Sometimes in prison they get tattoos. Hey Viola, what can you tell us about the particles you found on the murder weapon? Ace, you've got me veritably gripped with scientific fervor. You see, what you brought me today allowed me to give Charlie's magnificent DNA machine its inaugural spin. How thrilling. Did it work? Better than I dreamed. You see, the particles you sent me are tiny pieces of human skin, and my DNA test revealed that the owner of these epidermal flakes has green eyes. Working out the color of someone's eyes just from skin particles? Charlie's a genius to have come up with such a groundbreaking contraption. Ace, this green-eyed person must be our killer, given that we found their skin on the murder weapon handle. Their eyes may be a lucky Irish green, but our murder won't be feeling too fortunate when we catch them, Ace. Wow, it was Charlie and Dick, come on. Ace, it's time to arrest Dr. Wilson's sadistic killer, learn once and for all whether the Irish gang was involved in his murder. So who do I think it is? I really think it might be you. No, it's not. Is it really the punching bag guy? Huh. Yeah, but somebody ordered him to do it. He didn't do that on his own. Kev O'Connell, we're placing you under arrest for the murder of Dr. Barnaby Wilson. Hey, Senior Trooper Ace, don't blame me just because I'm the best fighter in Concordia. Well, we know it was you. We found your tattoo powder on the victim's doctor mask. I ain't the only one in Center's End with tattoos, Senior Trooper Ace. And yet your hair powder ended up on the shamrock branding iron that you used to viciously mark your victim. I told you I don't have a good memory. I leave my hair powder lying around everywhere. It must have ended up on the iron by mistake. It's too late for your lies. We also found your skin cells on the brass knuckles you used to viciously beat Dr. Wilson to death. I thought I had hidden that duster nice and good, like... Alright, Senior Trooper Ace, I admit it. I killed Dr. Wilson. You were part of Mad Dog's Irish gang? Is that why you did it? Oh, you are brainy, Senior Trooper Ace. You even worked out I was in the gang. Yes, Mad Dog likes me to knock people around for them, to be sure. But they didn't get me to kill the doctor. I murdered that little twerp because Marla was in love with him, not me. Oh my gosh, so you're in love with Miss De Paradis? Yes, but she wouldn't even look at me twice, all because of that weedy pipsqueak. I couldn't stand it. I had to teach him a lesson. But if this is why you killed the doctor, why on earth did you brand him with a shamrock? It's what I do every time I beat someone up good. For luck, you know? Wow, you have very odd notions of luck, Mr. O'Connell. You're under arrest. Well, it's my first trial as judge, Mr. O'Connell, and I have the dubious honor of having you as my first defendant. How do you plead to the murder of Dr. Barnaby Wilson? Not guilty, Your Honor. Love made me do it. Love? From what I can tell, you were driven by nothing more than selfish jealousy. And knowing Senior Trooper Ace's inimitable sleuthing skills, I'm sure the evidence against you is unquestionable. And I therefore sentence you to 20 years hard labor in Stonewall Prison with no parole. 20 years? My math skills ain't so good, but I'm sure I'll be far too old for Marla to fancy me when I get out. She doesn't fancy you now. So how did you do it, Judge Ace? Was I impressive? Formidable? Authoritative? All the above and more, Judge Lawson. Criminals will be quaking in their boots as we speak. Ah, you're too kind. But equally, I must commend you on a job well done in putting such an unhinged miscreant behind bars. I agree, Ace. The powers that be are most certainly impressed with how you've helped the squad make its mark at Sinner's End. However, I hasten to remind you that your work in this gang-run territory has only just commenced. You may have already uncovered one Irish mobster. But if we hope to stop this nefarious mob once and for all, we must find out all we can about their alleged leader, Mad Dog. Nice. Anyways, guys, that's the end of Chapter 3. I'll see you guys in a little bit. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.